Let us next start the exercises. Exercises 6.2, where we have to solve some inequalities having two variables x and y in two-dimensional plane. All are linear inequalities, of course, where x and y occur to their first power as just x and y, no x square, no x cube, nothing like that. And this is the first one, x plus y less than 5. I am just going to write the solution like this. You can write a formal solution as we did in those examples that we saw in the previous videos. Here we are just going to see the actual graph. So what is it that you have to first do? You have to first replace this inequality with an equation. This one, x plus y equal to 5. So that way you are going to get a straight line. And to see what this straight line is, you once put x equal to 0 and solve for y. So that way you get 0, 5. That is 1 point on the line. And similarly, then you put y equal to 0 and solve for x, you will get x equal to 5. So that will give you the other point. And these 2 points determine this straight line. The straight line divides the plane into two half planes, half plane 1 and half plane 2. It's not necessary that you have to call this one 1 and this one 2. You can call them anything. But I have just simply used 1 and 2. And then next what you see, you substitute the coordinates of the origin. Actually any point works, but it's convenient for the origin because the coordinates are both 0 in the inequality, and see if the inequality is satisfied. Yes, it is satisfied because 0 plus 0 is actually less than 5, which means that the half plane containing the origin would be the solution set for the inequality. So that means that is plane 1 for us. And plane 1, of course, does not include any point on the line itself, all the points below the line. They provide us with solutions to this inequality. In what sense? That any such point gives us x and y values. And you put those x and y values here and the inequality will be satisfied. Next we have number 2, where the inequality is 2x plus y greater than or equal to 6. Now we do not have strict inequality, the option of equality is there. For this inequality, if you write a corresponding equation, you get 2x plus y equal to 6. And the graph of this equation is this straight line, which you can clearly see passes through the points 3, 0 and 0, 6. And you can find those points like how I said just now. You put x equal to 0, for example, then you get y equal to 6. So that way you get this point. And similarly, you put y equal to 0 and solve for x, that will give you this point. So they determine this straight line which divides the plane into two half planes, half plane 1, which is the lower half plane, and the upper half plane 2. And then you substitute the coordinates of x and y in the inequality. Okay. And the inequality is not satisfied because 0 is not greater than or equal to 6. That means the half plane 1 containing the origin is not the solution set. So it's the other half plane 2. But keep in mind that here we have the option of equality. So not just the points that lie above this line, but also all the points that lie on the line are also included in the solution set. So you have to mention that when you write it in words, that the solution set consists of the half plane 2 along with all the points on the straight line. Next we have number 3, where the inequality is 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 12. So we first draw the line 3x plus 4y equal to 12, which passes through these 2 points 4, 0 and 0, 3, and we get our usual half planes. Now if you substitute the coordinates of the origin, this inequality is satisfied. So that is why the solution set is half plane 1 along with all the points on the straight line, because there is option for equality. Next we have number 4, where the inequality is y plus 8 greater than or equal to 2x. Here x and y do not appear on the same side. It has been written this way to throw us off, but that's not a problem. So in this case, the graph of this equation y plus 8 equal to 2x is this line, which passes through these 2 points, again which you can find with the same method. One of them is 0 comma minus 8 and the other one is 4 comma 0. So the line is tilted like this. It has negative slope. But we need not worry about slopes and those things. The point here is that again, this line divides the plane into two half planes, the upper half plane and the lower half plane. This time I am calling it 1. You can give it any name, and this one 2. So now you substitute the coordinates of 0 in this equation. Coordinates of 0 means coordinates of the origin, okay, not 0. That means you put x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. So is this equation satisfied? The left hand side becomes 8 and the right hand side becomes 0. Yes. So that means the half plane, that is this first half plane or half plane 1, is the solution set along with all the points on this line because there is option for equality. Let's see another one, number 5, where the inequality is x minus y less than or equal to 2. So we first draw the graph of this equation x minus y equal to 2, which we obtain from this inequality. And that is this straight line which passes through these 2 points 2 comma 0 and 0 comma minus 2, and we get our half planes 1 and 2. Now you substitute the coordinates of the origin into this inequality and you see that it is satisfied. So that means the solution set will be all the points in half plane 1 along with all the points on this straight line because there is option for equality. There are 5 more problems I think which we will solve in the next video.